In case you've been living under a rock, One Piece is a brand new Netflix show full of pirates, ships, clowns, and people with axes for hands. The series is absolutely awesome, but LEGO being LEGO chooses not to release any sets for this awesome series. So I thought in this video, why don't I design my very own? Now I'm not going to actually build the sets or digitally design them per se. I'm just going to be thinking about the ideas for what would make a great set. Now I'm going to be trying to design a set based off of each of the episodes. So in total there'll be 8 sets by the end of the video. So let's start off with episode 1. Most of the episode takes place in a marine base, so I think it would be the obvious choice to get turned into a LEGO set. The minifigures that should be included in the set would be a Monkey D. Luffy minifigure, as well as a Roronoa Zoro minifigure, a Nami minifigure, as well as an Axe Hand Morgan minifigure. On YouTube there's this guy named Brick Legends, and he makes these insane Ninjago mocks, and one of my favorite mocks of his is his Ouroboros mock. I feel like the episode 1 set should be about the same scale as this mock, maybe scaled down a bit but with different colors and no snakes. But now let's move on to episode 2. Now in episode 2 the heroes get imprisoned in a crazy circus, so I think the circus would obviously be the number 1 pick to get turned into a LEGO set. This set would probably be a smaller size set in this One Piece wave. It would probably only come with 3 minifigures. I think it would come with a Buggy the Clown minifigure, who's the bad guy in the episode, as well as Monkey D. Luffy with his stretchy powered arms, which I think could be a great way to reuse that Miss Marvel arm piece again. And then also Roronoa Zoro again, because he's just so cool. Now let's move on to episode 3. Now most of episode 3 takes place at the Syrup Village at this cool looking manor, and I think it would be the obvious choice to get turned into a LEGO set. At this manor, our heroes fight back against the Black Cat Pirates, who are these evil looking guys who are posing as butlers so that they can kill this princess. The minifigures who should be included in the set is obviously our protagonist, Monkey D. Luffy, as well as his new character, Usopp, who's trying to protect the princess, as well as the princess herself, named Kaya. Now for bad guys, the set should come with Captain Kuro, because he's the main antagonist of the Syrup Village arc, as well as his 2 henchmen. So all in all, the set would come with 6 minifigures and would be one of the bigger sets of the wave. Now in episode 4, Zoro is stuck in a well. Yep, that's about it. Yeah, that's basically all that happens in the episode. So yeah, the well would be turned into a LEGO set. This set wouldn't come with a lot of figures, it would just come with Zoro, and also this sheep guy who's dead next to him in the well. Wow, this took a very dark turn. Anyway, let's move on. In episode 5, we're introduced to the crew's iconic ship, so obviously this will be the number 1 choice to get turned into a LEGO set for this episode. I can imagine that the ship build will be on about the same scale as the Pirate of the Caribbean sets, and the set would come with 4 minifigures: Luffy, Zoro, Nami, and of course, Usopp. Moving on to episode 6, most of the episode takes place at the Barati, which is this cool fish-themed restaurant. It would make a terrific set, and I think it would be the largest set of the wave, due to how many characters and how many buildings and cool little details you'd want to cram into one set. The minifigure roster for the set would include Luffy, Nami, Sanji, Zoro, Mihawk, Zeph, Arlong the Fishman, and maybe some of Arlong's goons. Now, moving on to episode 7. Most of the episode takes place around a bunch of orange fields, so I thought, why not turn that into the LEGO set? This set would be quite small, and it would come with Nami as well as her sister Nojiko. And now we're on to the final set of the wave, which will be based off of episode 8, and I think the perfect location to cap off all of these sets would be an Arlong Park set. This is where the main final battle of the show takes place, and I think there's a lot of interesting things you could do with the set, especially building Arlong's temple and the pool and all of his other little stalls outside. The set would come with an Arlong minifigure as well as 2 other Fishmen minifigures, and the set would also come with Monkey D. Luffy, Usopp, and Sanji. Well, that wraps up all of the set ideas I have for this video. Make sure to drop your set ideas in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.